one of the final things I said at the end of last episode is we might win the Europa League 2 because I was hoping to draw an easy team. And as you can see, it's Zenit. It's probably one of the 3 hardest teams left in the competition, and we are going to be up against them. In between episodes, we've not done particularly well. A 1-1 draw with Bournemouth, not a good result. Really missing a penalty, and that's Basri doing that one. Against Portsmouth, we win 3-1 in the FA Cup, which is something to keep an eye on. Maybe the FA Cup is something that we can look into as an outside opportunity. Spurs, a 3-2 defeat here. A 2-0 defeat against West Ham, and then back to winning ways, a 1-0 against Arsenal and a 1-0 against West Brom. Today, it is Zenit, Man City, and Zenit again. We're going to do both the Zenit games, and it looks like, because of what's going on, we're actually playing the first match in Holland. The starting lineup then will be Martins in goal, Mokhtar, Ballo, Ali, and Niels de Haan in defence. Campbell and Morgan in midfield, Christians, Basri, and Schaller as our attacking midfield with Albert leading the line. I am still trying to get Schaller to be a striker. I still don't know whether it's a good idea. I mean, physically, he's insane, isn't he? If he went to the gym a bit more, that would be just ridiculous. So the neutral leg against Zenit is in Holland. They're playing a 4-4-2. They do have 2 real people, which is interesting to see. We've obviously got a couple, but only one of them is starting in the shape of Ballo. I'm hoping we can just do really well here. I'm not sure if we are better than Zenit or Zenit are much better than us. It could go either way, this one. This is a genuine, could go either way. Ali wins the headed effort for us, 3 minutes on the clock. Schaller's got it on the left-hand side, 4 in the box. De Haan whips the cross in, Christians is there. It's fallen to Christophe Aubert, and we take the lead after just 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Maybe we are better than Zenit. Might be too early to call that one. I literally didn't even check any of their players. So I'm basing this off, they're one of the better teams in Russia. That's all I'm basing this off of. They do have the ball with their keeper. We are still only 7 minutes in, and Tanzawa's in on goal. I think, Japanese striker dinks it over the goalkeeper. It's 1-1. Maybe I was a bit early calling it that we were a better side against Zenit. I mean, so far they've had 1 shot and scored it. We've had 5, now 6. Got 1 goal, but no more highlights. Into the final 15 minutes of the first half. Schaller with the ball. Can't get it past the defender. Basri now in the middle. Back to Morgan. Dinks it forward. Albert's there, but I think he was offside. He's hit the post. The flag's gone up anyway. I did think he was offside. So that is understandable. Molodostov could be his name. Long ball. He managed to get the assist for the opening goal for Zenit. So that could be their tactic. Is just go for long ball football. Ballo to Magad Ali. Now Morgan. Left-hand side is going to be Niels de Haan. Plays it backwards to Ali. Still 15 minutes or so to play the first half. Trying to pass our way through the midfield at the moment. Schaller wants that. Schaller gets that. Use your pace, buddy. Or not. Morgan to Basri. Basri's going to go for a run. Plays it on the ground to absolutely nobody. And Zenit clear. Not far enough though. Christians. Back to Campbell. Christians again. We've got Mokhtar on the right-hand side into the penalty area. Mokhtar goes for goal. That was the wrong choice. I know he's pretty good at football, but that's not what we want him to do. Half-time then, it is 1-1, and we have been dominant. Absolutely dominant, but we don't have the scoreline in our favour. We've got 2 poor performers. I say 2, 1 poor performer, really. Morgan is the one struggling. Campbell not doing so hot either. 2 minutes in and already another highlight. Basri goes for a curling effort and almost finds the top corner, but instead puts it wide. I have a feeling this is going to be a 1-1 draw, and we're going to have an XG of about 3 or 4. Mokhtar's headed pass does not find a white shirt, and now Zenit can come forward. Pinyev on the left-hand side, on the ground. Tanzawa, the scorer. Pinyev again curls it, hits the base of the post. De Haan can clear. Nothing is going to come from the counter-attack either. We've got an XG of 2.5. They've got an XG of not even 1. We're going to do a change. It's going to be Darko. Darko coming on as the box-to-box. It's a new position for him, sort of new. He's played there before, but it's not really his natural position. It's a goal kick. Big kick towards Tanzawa once again. Ballo wins the head for us. Aubert dinks it forward. Schaller's got all the pace in the world. He should be scoring. He's hit it wide. Approaching an XG of 3 now. Still 1-1. Zenit with the ball then. Nyman inside his own half, but plays it forward. Finds Pinyev. Tanzawa's in on goal. If they score this is disastrous. Martins with a save. Going to be a corner. We've got 25 minutes, so still plenty of time to hopefully find a winner. and not concede any more goals. Pinyev is going to take the corner towards the front. It's a headed effort. Martins can hold on to that, and I think that probably was the highlight. If we lose this match or draw this match with match ratings like you can see at the bottom of the screen, it's 2-1. We're actually losing this game. How are we losing this game? Our defence is on an average of about a 7.5, and we are losing this game. Who do we even blame? Campbell's on a 6-4. Our midfield is just being absolutely overrun. Schaller is not going to try and do anything there, apparently. Niels de Haan collects it. Schaller on the left-hand side. Keeps it in play. Does a lovely little turn. No real options in the box. Darko collects it. The box-to-box midfielder goes for a run. It's hit a defender. Christian's effort is not very good. And that is an XG of 3.19 now. We're going to lose. Mokhtar heads the ball down the line, but straight to a Zenit shirt. And again, Zenit St. Petersburg can come forward with the ball. Pinyev's over the top. If we lose by more than one goal, that is disastrous. It's 3-1. Rui Martins and Campbell have just ruined this game for us. Their keeper's on a 7.9, which is no surprise. He saved 11 shots so far. We've got 3 minutes to play. We are 3-1 down. If our Europa League ends like this, where we have been the better side, bar goals, everything else we have been better at, and we're just not getting anything at all. Ali to Campbell to Basri, plays in Schaller. We've not seen a huge amount of Schaller, have we? Left-hand side is Niels de Haan. Get a consolation. It's not even a consolation goal. That's a penalty. It is a penalty. Who's taken it? I can't tell. It is number 23, which is going to be Anas Basri, which is good. I'm okay with Basri taking it. Left-footed then. Where's it going to go? Of course it's saved. Of course it's saved. And then he's run it off for a goal kick. We're on an XG of 4.5. 4.4. We've scored once, and we are 3-1 down. And there is another chance. I feel like we're going to lose this 4-1. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Ball comes in. Tanzawa's there. It's 4-1. If I said to you this was 4-1 and showed you the match stats, you'd think we won 4-1. It's still not quite over. Is it going to be 4-2? We need this goal now. We really do need to have a goal, because otherwise the home leg, we need to score 3 goals just to get to extra time. Aubert's not going to get there. Aspria's not going to get there for Zenit, though. De Haan crosses it in. Christians is at the back post, and he's headed over the bar. That's probably tipped our XG to 5. 10 seconds over the 93, and Zenit are coming forward. If they score a fifth, this is ridiculous. We've cleared the ball. It's coming straight back towards us, though. Semenov on the right. Goes for a little run. The full-time whistle goes. And what happened? 33 shots. 4.5 XG. 1 goal. I mean, I can't believe I'm actually going to throw a water bottle at that. But look at what happened there. We've now got a huge task when we face them at home. Can I just point out, this was their goalkeeper. 20 years of age, and he's not great, is he? He's not very good at football. I've had a quick look at some of their players. When you think, Tanazawa, he's all right. He's not amazing, is he? He's certainly not amazing at football. Who was the other guy? Pinyev, who I think is a real man. He is a real man. I mean, he's all right. He's not amazing. I don't know how we lost to that. I don't get it. We've gone forward a couple more days, and we have played Manchester City in the FA Cup. And as you can see, we are 3-1 victors. Morgan, Schaller and Victor Leandro with the goals for us. Victor, annoyingly and confusingly, scoring for Man City. We are now going to be playing Arsenal in the quarterfinals. It's going to be another tough game. They're currently sat 3rd in the table. But if we can beat a Manchester City, who are sat top of the table, didn't realise they were that good, who are currently sat top of the table, I kind of fancy my chances. Now, we've got to play against Zenit again. Probably need to give some of my players a rest, although we did play a very rotated side in this one. We've gone for a bit of rearranging for the second leg. It will still be the same back four, and goalkeeper Campbell will be in the middle of the pitch with Anas Basri playing as that box-to-box, a position that he played a lot before we realised we should play him as a shadow striker. Darko, Aubert and Schaller will be the attack midfielders, with Christians leading the line this time. Aubert has dropped to be the shadow striker. I want to give Christians a chance up front. I think he's probably a better finisher than Aubert, but doesn't really get the chance because he obviously plays as an inside forward on support. We need at least 3 goals. We need at least to win 3-0 and not concede any goals. If we concede a goal, that makes our job so much harder. It just says Schaller's hit the target 25 times for Dover this season. He's not even played that many games for Dover this season, let alone scored that many goals. I want to get an early goal. And in order to do that, we do need some highlights, game. 22 minutes in, and we do have the first highlight. It's not as early as I was hoping, but it's still hopefully early enough. Darko, ball forward, finds Christians. First time shot is straight into the hands of the young goalkeeper, and I have a feeling this is going to go the same way. Mokhtar with a throw, 27th minute. Darko to Albert, playing as the shadow striker. Darko on the ground, finds Basri facing away from goal. Campbell to Magad Ali, the centre-back. Why is he up there? Mokhtar can go down the wing. Yes, he does. 3, 4, 5 in the box, maybe. Shallow with a headed effort. The goalkeeper with a questionable save. Well, I think he saved that with his knee, didn't he? It's towards Darko, and it's cleared again. We are just peppering that defence at the moment. Mokhtar's cross comes in. Shallow is there, and hopefully that is going to count. It looks like it is 1-0, 4-2 on aggregate. Open the floodgates. Open the floodgates. I want to win 7-0. That's what I don't care that we only need to win like 3-0. I want to win 7-0. Niels de Haan makes it 2 on the half-hour mark. We are definitely back in this game, and I think we are definitely the better side. Last match was a little bit of a blip. Darko with a corner. About 3 minutes later, Ballow's there. He heads just over the bar. We've almost just got this game back to being a draw, and it's not even half-time yet. Darko's corner comes in. Ballow again's not going to get there this time. It's fallen for Mokhtar on the right-hand side. Ballow in the middle. Back to Campbell. We need to get that ball forward. Ballow's still way up the pitch, which I don't quite like for the old man. Aubert's in on goal, and Christophe Aubert makes it 3-0. 35 minutes played. Maybe we are going to win the Europa League. Just before half-time, is it going to be 4? Shala flicks his head on, doesn't find a white shirt. Ballow with it, though. He's collected, goes down the wing for the centre-back towards Shala, and we have taken the lead. Clearim Shala, could be his name, makes it 4-0. It's 5-4 in aggregate. Basically, what happened in Holland was a mess, and it was a one-off. Our two midfielders are still playing poorly. Basically, compared to everybody else, they're playing poorly. So is actually Christians up front. We've had a lot of shots. Keep going, score some more. I am going to say to you, not you two, and you, you weren't bad. I want to kind of doubly fire them up. 2 minutes into the second half, and we're coming forward once again. Shala on a hat-trick. Controls it well. Plays in Christians. Back to Shala. He's going to surely go for goal. He does. Albert's effort is blocked by the defender or midfielder. I'm not quite sure what position he plays. It's going to be a corner. Darko to take it. Front post is Ballow towards Ballow. Doesn't get there, actually. And it is cleared. Is it going to carry on? Darko picks it up. He's going to go for a run. Back to Magad Ali. It's not going to carry on. Zenit with a free kick. Intercepted by us straight away. They've done nothing. They've done absolutely nothing so far in this game. Niels de Haan, one of our many goal scorers in this match, collects on the left. 4 in the box. Christophe Aubert is one of them, and he makes it 5. Despite the fact their keeper has let in 5 goals, he's on a 7.5 rating. Is it going to be 6? Darko's corner comes in. It's fallen for Christians at the back post. He's hit the outside of the post. I think we're going to do a change. Christians is going to be coming off. Keith Wooten is going to come on. I think we're taking Basri off as well for Forster. Why not? Let's play Forster rather than Morgan. It looks like Zenit have had a chance because we've just had a goal kick. Ali with the ball to de Haan. 78 minutes roughly on the clock. De Haan's going to go for a run. I want Shala to get himself a hat-trick. Skips past the tackle as well. Shala collects it. Goes for a run. I think he wants to pull the trigger, you know. He doesn't. Plays it to Darko, and Aubert's effort is blazed straight over the bar. We are hopefully just going to hold on. If we can see 2, it's going to get a little bit hairy. Final 10 minutes then. I think we need to do another couple of changes. De Haan picked up an injury. Leandro is going to come on. In fact, that is all the changes we can do. Time is probably just going to tick away. There might be a highlight or 2, and there is a highlight. And Zenit do have the ball. If they score, it's going to make a very nervy few couple of minutes. Popov controls it well. Plays it back to Samedov. Popov's effort is blocked by Ballow. Pinev collects it. Plays it backwards. We need to steal this. There's a goal coming in this for Zenit, I think. Unless we can nick this. If we nick this, then the goal's ours. I think there's a goal in this highlight. Zenit's still passing around into the final 3 minutes. And we're just not doing anything. They're just walking around. They're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Is this going to be a highlight that just runs the clock down? Big kick from the goalkeeper eventually, and we've intercepted it through Campbell. Forster's going to go for a run. Plays it to Shala on the ground. Aubert is there on a hat-trick. His effort is saved well by the goalkeeper, and it is going to stay 5-0. Their keeper is on a 7.7. We've got an XG of 4.5 now. And, I mean, if XG actually was accurate, and by accurate, I mean, I know it's kind of accurate, if it was accurate to the point of we did score those goals, we would have scored about 9 goals against Zenit. We scored 6. So, confirmation that we are into the next round. When is the draw? It's tomorrow. It's not the semi-final, is it? We're not straight into the semi-final of the Europa League 2, are we? No, we've got the quarter-final first, which is going to be next episode. I'm going to go forward and find out who we're going to play. Looking at the teams left, we can beat all of them. We can definitely beat all of those teams. Academia, Chernomore, Leganes, Cluj, Clermont, Konyaspor, and Red Star. We can beat every single one of those teams. And we are up against Leganes. Leganes, I mean, are they any good? They've got 2 players. They've got Borja and they've got Rodriguez. And, I mean, Rodriguez is actually pretty good. I mean, we could be cheeky here. We could sign him. We don't need to, but we could. Oh, and on top of that, we get to see who we are potentially going to play in the semi-final as well. Clermont Foot Chernomore is probably going to be Red Star. I mean, genuinely, I think we have a huge, huge chance to win this. Clermont Foot or Chernomore, I'd lean towards Clermont. Cluj or Konyaspor, I'd lean towards Cluj. Red Star Academia, I'd lean towards Red Star. Dover Leganes, lean towards Dover. Do we think we could beat Red Star? I think we could beat Red Star. Do we think we could beat Clermont Foot or Cluj? I think we could beat them as well. I think we might be potentially, it's not guaranteed obviously, we have a chance of winning the Europa League 2. Next episode then will be the 2 Leganes matches, obviously in between Southampton, Arsenal in the FA Cup quarter-final as well, which is a potentially huge match. We're on course for a double at the moment. I think we might lose to Arsenal. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll be back next time with more Europa League 2 action. Thanks for watching.